Yes, after Kalonzo Musyoka coming out to deny the 4 ODM onchos from joining Ruto's cabinet, I've come to make this special video to show you on how Kalonzo Musyoka is an hypocrite who only is fighting for inclusion, not change. Kalonzo Musyoka in 2007, the same guy who's fighting the ODM onchos today, joined the government before the opposition gave it a blessing. And this shows that Kenyan opposition politics has always been led by opportunists, because even Kalonzo Musyoka once joined the government amidst when the opposition wasn't prepared to join government. In fact, when President Kibaki was announced, few hours later, he was seen with Kalonzo Musyoka as the vice president. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the hypocrisy of Kalonzo Musyoka for coming out to block the 4 ODM onchos, how he doesn't have a right quorum to call out these members. This is the same thing which I talked about Raila when we called Jalango in going to State House. I came out and said that he lost the quorum of calling ODM members who go to State House because he normally does the same. So before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So we all know that Kenya is facing a conundrum where 4 opposition onchos joined government and they got criticized. In fact, Kalonzo Musyoka came out to say that he's going to direct all Wiper members not to endorse these 4 cabinet secretaries.
Mimi nimetoa direction kama party leader kwa Wiper members of parliament, an important member of Azimio. Hawa majina ya watu 4 ikiletwa kwa bunge kwa kupatiwa idhini, wana Wiper pigeni no.
He did not come out to say that they're incompetent. If I was Kalonzo, what I would hide behind is that these members are incompetent. But coming out to fight them without pointing out the reason as to why you are directing your party to vote against them is utter hypocrisy, coming at a background where you once joined government. That's the truth, because the 4 ODM members are competent. Although even myself, I didn't want them to be in cabinet because they are going to be appointed in cabinet on the expense of those who supported William Ruto when it wasn't fashionable to do so. But a person who is coming out to oppose these people does not have a quorum of opposing these members because he has ever done something. For those who don't remember, in 2007, where Kibaki ran against Raila Amolo Odinga, Kalonzo Musyoka was a candidate. In fact, there is a famous quote where he said he's going to pass katikati ya Raila and Kibaki. He said these statements.
Nataka kutangaza nikiwa Machakos, Kibaki akiwa pande hii, Raila akiwa pande hii, Kalonzo anapita hapo katikati.
After the 2007 election, indeed, this election was stolen. Even if you don't like Raila, because Raila had the majority in parliament, the election was stolen. Raila almost won the entire Kenya, okay, except Mountain Kenya. And it's the reason I will keep on saying that maybe Raila was made in the opposition, maybe Raila has contributed to the government in the opposition, but that will be for another day. Before the opposition joined government, in a memoranda after the fightings of 2007, Kalonzo Musyoka joined government even before he was sanctioned by the opposition. Okay, he joined government as vice president with Kibaki.
As Vice President, Kalonzo Musyoka attended the burial of former DC Daudi Ekwam, who had unsuccessfully vied for the Turkana South seat. Politically, the spotlight on him was about a deal he is alleged to have cut with President Mwai Kibaki way before the last general election. The revelations are contained in a book titled Politics of Betrayal, authored by former Bahari MP Joe Hamisi.
It was a deliberate, calculated, and planned affair meant to stop the ODM from winning the presidency.
Hamisi's book launch last Wednesday was poorly attended, and his book may have passed as just any other book being introduced into the market, but its sensational contents are huge enough to cause political upsets.
It was conceived, discussed, and sealed more than 2 months before the elections.
Okay, so Kalonzo Musyoka cannot be the same person who's lecturing Mbadi, Opiyo Wandayi, Joho, and Oparanya in joining government. He cannot be the same person because he has ever done so. All what Kalonzo is saying, even it is being seen on his face, he also wants to be part of government. He's fighting for inclusion, not change. Okay, what I agree with is, even when Raila Amolo Odinga enters government, he has also done it hypocritically. Because even when these ODM munchos were being appointed in cabinet, they never consulted Kalonzo there, I agree. But Kalonzo will be the least person to fight these people. Again, if Kalonzo indeed wants to lead the opposition, remember he's going against people not from his community. And if he would want to replace Raila, these are the people these are the pillars he will find in the political terrain. If you come out to oppose Opiyo Wandayi, okay, and Chairman Mbadi, yet you want to take the Luo Nyanza support, what will happen in the near future? Even sometimes Raila Amolo Odinga, when he's going against people from other regions, he does that tactfully. That's why among the people who went to State House, he went hard on Jalango because Jalango is from the Luo Nyanza and is a kingpin. David Ochieng is from the Luo Nyanza. When it comes to other regions, he normally goes slow because he knows the repercussions. So if Kalonzo wants to take over from Raila Amolo Odinga and you oppose these people, 2 of them come from Western Kenya, where you enjoy minimal support. 2 of them come from Luo Nyanza, and that is the base of Raila Amolo Odinga. It would have been tactical. Maybe you would have come out to complain, but not coming out in public to say that you are going to oppose them. It shows how Kalonzo Musyoka miscalculated. It shows how he miscalculated, because since he wants to be the opposition leader, and by playing this way, I don't think he will make it. Of course, that's my opinion. Do drop me your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment.
Religion.